Zay Frank, the founder and CEO of Star.me. Zay, you say Star is like being in kindergarten all over again. Why do we need to go back to kindergarten?
Well, I think that, eating glue and having to watch out for biters is probably something that we don't need to return to. But having simple mechanisms like the gold stars that we used to get to help you feel good about the things that you've done well and as a gesture of appreciating other people, I think is something important. And it's something that we have lost along the way. And that's why.
So you're saying that infants appreciate other people more than adults?
When did you go to kindergarten? You were an infant? You're
Well,
precocious.
Young children.
So what was the question again? Do they?
Well, I feel you're falling into the old sort of romantic ideal that the older you get, the less friendly you are.
Is that a romantic ideal? I don't know if it's. I'm not sure if it's true that the less friendly you are, but I think that what we sometimes fall into is, overthinking a lot of the relationships that we have and losing some of the fast, playful gestures that we had in childhood that kind of, lubricate social interaction. I don't know. It's interesting. I really have not heard it called a romantic notion that we become less friendly. Your romance novels must really suck.
Romantic, yeah. I mean, maybe not in a sexual sense, but in the way in which you view the world. The idea that if Zay can get us back into kindergarten, then we're happy. It's a good thing to get us back into kindergarten. It'll allow us to realize what we are as human beings.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, and I think that's a if you look at it
There's
that
the
way,
romance.
That is very romantic. I appreciate it. Well, so there's a couple different parts of that, and one is that it's not so much about regression into these spaces that I'm talking about. I think that really, if you look at the web, in a broad sense, we're kind of in kindergarten already. We're doing all of the other things. We're sort of playing with ourselves, and we're running around naked. And
Speak for yourself.
I am. And we're drawing pictures of kittens and all that kind of stuff. But there's, the other facet of it, which is this, these gestures of gratitude and apology that are, that you could ostensibly put into a star, as we do. Aren't really just childlike things. They're about being comfortable with your emotional experience and being comfortable communicating with people. And so I think that the idiom of going back to kindergarten, when it includes those kinds of things, is quite awesome.
And has it been successful? Are people literally going back to kindergarten or going back to a purer kind of identity on Star.me?
Well, so I should say that it is really not about going back somewhere.
Oh, so going forward to kindergarten.
It is Star.me is about giving stars to people you appreciate, just like you used to do in kindergarten, except all grown up.
I don't remember giving stars, but maybe I didn't go to kindergarten.
That's right, and in fact, most of the time it was teachers giving stars to you, and that rush of feeling appreciated with that little kind of twinkly gold thing at the top corner of your paper. Yes, absolutely. In that regard, it's been absolutely awesome. There's a broad base of kinds of interactions that happen on the site. There's a lot of people who are playing the playful game part of it, collecting, which is fun in that sense because you have to give everything away, so you're collecting almost on someone else's behalf. But there's a lot of people who are reaching out and telling people that they love them, that they miss them, that they appreciate a particular kind of thing. Sometimes we're specific about the people that you really appreciate in terms of writing. Sometimes it's missing them, all sorts of different things.